Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So in this video, I'm going to be ranking all of the BedWars kits up to this time, which the most recent kit is the Vanessa Kit. I have all the kits right here. This was made by this person, I think. But yeah. Alright, so basically, we're going to start off with Infernal Shield. And now Infernal Shielder, I mean, it's good for, like, walking on bridges, but I feel like only noobs would really use this kit. Just because, why would you use this? Because you still do take damage. I mean, you can't fight people while you're holding the shield. If you could do that, it would be really OP. Maybe the shield, like, you could equip it for, like, 5 seconds or something, and then you could, like, use the sword or something like that. But, it's gonna go at the bottom tier. Baker, however, it is gonna go right here. I don't personally use it that much. The only things that you can get from it are speed pies and health apples. I mean, you got the potions now. You don't really need this kit. I mean, speed pie plus a potion is really fast. So it'll probably get detected by the anti-cheat anyway. So it's an alright kit. But I don't think you should really buy it that much. Now, Elder Tree. Back in the day, this used to be the best kit. Now it is no longer really the best kit in the game, but it is still pretty decent in short games. I mean, like, if you can get a lot of orbs, if you can go all around the map, like, sometimes in doubles it's pretty OP, but people with armor are generally just better. Maybe some diamonds, like armor protection and sword sharpness. They're just gonna be better at you. It's pretty easy to kill an Elder Tree. So it's gonna go in the meh section. Next, Barbarian, easy, overpowered section. The reason is because in squads, if you're a decent player, and if you get a lot of kills, you're going to have a Rage Blade, which is the best sword in the game. And, like, editor put a picture of a Rage Blade on the screen. Like, look at the Barbarian. I mean, this isn't, like, the new version. I guess it's an old tier list, but still, it's a really, really good kit, and it's going to go straight at the top. Builder, no words. It's going to go straight at the bottom. Why would you buy this? Why would you use it? Archer, it's kind of bad. I mean, the knockback on it is good and all, but personally for me, I don't really need or use a bow that much. So that's why it's going to go at the bottom, because you have a normal crossbow. I mean, there's a little bit more knockback, a little bit more damage to all bows with the Archer kit. But honestly, if you're just like a bow spammer, you could buy it, but I'd say that the crossbow is less expensive and just better. Next is the Elasti Kit. Now, a lot of people love this kit, and it is a very good kit in, the starting points of the match. Good at certain times, but bad in others. Exactly perfect category. Melody, honestly, I would say Melody is sort of not that great, because, I mean, Melody generally, they sort of like just heal. The heals don't do that much, right? If you're playing in doubles, like, doubles is the only way to play with it, or else squads. You can't do it like in 30v30. It's not gonna be that good. But for me personally, I just don't like the Melody kit. Now, Grim Reaper, I think this is one of the best kits in the game. It might in fact be the best kit in the game to this day, because in solos, doubles, it's perfect. Even in squads, it's great. You get one kill, you can get a soul, you can like run away, heal, whatever you need. It is a very, very OP kit. I personally find that it's the best for solos and doubles, because it doesn't cost any iron to do anything for it. So there's no disadvantages or anything with the Grim Reaper. You can choose when you want to get the solo as well. It's basically like, if you buy this kit, you don't have to spend any iron on it. You won't lose the ability to buy swords or something. There's no extra item in the shop. Just one little feature. It's really good. Pirate Davy, right at the bottom. There's nothing good about this kit. I mean, TNT cam maybe, but who's gonna wait around for a block of TNT to explode? It's not that great. Wizard kit, I'm gonna put it at meh, just because the little electricity orb is decent for shooting off balloons, but the Raven kit is just better at that, because like the little electricity orb you can't control, but with the Ravens you can control them. So it's alright. I mean, I think it slows people down. You can catch up to them. There's a little bit of damage, but the other thing, the electricity strike or something, it's not that great. Farmer Cletus, I used to personally think this was the best kit in the game, and like they even like the game when they made Cletus free, they literally even like made a whole new image for it saying Cletus is free. Now it's sort of just it's not that great. I mean, sure, in squads it's alright because you can farm some emeralds like that. That's pretty good. But I don't see a use in solos unless you want to drag out the game forever. And personally for me, I want to have fun, but I don't want to drag the game on forever. So it's not that great for me. Vulcan is also in the meh category because, like, let's face it, Vulcan, what are you really going to use it for? In squads, it's not that great. I mean, doubles, it's sort of just the only game mode that you'd use it on. In solos, personally for me, I just get like leather armor, some sword, and some blocks, and I just go rush. I don't really come back to my base. I just go in a circle, eliminating everybody, and then if there's like one last person, I just go to mid or get some diamonds and then go finish them off. So it wouldn't be that useful for me. But you know, I mean, it's kind of good if you think that somebody's going to your base and you're halfway across the map. Instead of resetting, losing all your stuff, you can maybe use the Vulcan kit. But I feel like it's the same thing as a bow. It's easy enough to avoid, but if you can. Now, Warrior Kit, I personally have never used it, but it's the first to go into the good kits category because this kit is pretty awesome because you can get armor even cheaper, like 45 iron for leather armor. I mean, it's not much, but it's still. You can get iron armor for 110, and you can get warrior armor for 12 emeralds, which is a little bit more than diamond armor, but it is really good. It's almost as good as emerald armor, and like you're gonna need at least diamond armor and a diamond sword with some diamond upgrades to be a warrior kit person. It's pretty good, but honestly, I feel like it's going in the good kits just because it lowers the price of other armor, but it's not the best. It's sort of just used for more defensive players and for players who want to make the matches a little bit longer. Pyro, now I'm also going to put this on the good kids category. The only thing is that the flamethrower makes you walk really slow, but the flamethrower is extremely OP. It's extremely OP, but it does make you walk slow and stuff. I mean, it has some disadvantages. Jade Kit is going to go on the OP kits. I used to use this as my favorite kit, like everything, because you have the hammer, you can go on bridges faster, you can chase people, you can run away. I mean, I sort of just used to use this to get out of tight situations. And the best thing is that if you really do want to run away, like you do sometimes knock people into the air. I mean, if you target, if you go to the person, you knock them into the air, and you can try to escape. I mean, it's not that great anymore, personally for me, since there's so many other kits, but it is still a very good kit. Next, the Raven Kit. This is going to be going into meh. I don't see any use besides the ravens, which to a normal person, they do nothing. It's only good for balloon spammers. You can get their balloons, and it's decent for that, but it's not good for anything else. Beekeeper, same thing. It's only good in squads, really. Why else would you use it? I mean, it spawns everything so slow. You need to go out and catch bees. Then you need to stay back at your base. I just don't like these kits where you have to stay at base and get stuff. I like kits where you have to like kill people to do stuff, if you know what I mean, like the Grim Reaper and Barbarian. So that's sort of what I like. Bounty Hunter is, I would put it at good kits, except duels has now been removed, and if you use it in big game modes, it's not that great. You need to find the person, and if you use it in solos, you probably won't like. I mean, if you target that one person, your bed's gonna get destroyed, and you're probably gonna lose the match if you target that one person. But it is pretty good if you have like maybe a couple, just a few people in the game. Like duels obviously is the best for it. You can get some free emeralds. It's the best way for getting emeralds in duels, I think. But since it's duels is gone now, it's not that great anymore. So it's gonna go in the meh because it is still a decent kit. Now the Spirit Catcher, it is going in the good kits. It's not OP because like if you have like pretty good armor and stuff, and if you have balloons. Spirits aren't very OP, but if you don't have armor or anything, they're going to knock you back, and they're going to do some damage. So it is a very OP kit, especially because the spirits chase you and they're faster than you. And Trinity, I used to love this kit. It would go in the good kits, but now it's going to go in meh because it doesn't even heal you that much if you're the Void Angel. Same thing if you're the Light Angel. It's not that great. I mean, sometimes, obviously, you can get 1 or 2 extra hits. It's fine, but I feel like it's going to go in meh. So then we have the Jack Kit. I've never used this because like it's in the battle pass, but I do know what it is like. I mean, obviously because Lucky Blocks and videos. But You just throw a giant blob and it deals damage to you and the opponent, which I don't like because you can die if you accidentally step in that, and it doesn't do that. It doesn't help you that much. It's kind of easy for the people to avoid, the opponent to avoid it. So it's gonna go in kind of bad kits. I don't think it's worth it. Gompy as well. It's really hard to aim with it. If you can aim with it, if you're if they're on a bridge, it's a really nice kit, but nothing else really. It's not that great for anything else. Now the Axolotl aiming kit, it is going to go in OP. I don't know whether to put it in good kits or OP because it takes 70 iron just to get the damage Axolotl and the shield Axolotl. I used to use this as my favorite kit until I realized that I could be using all this iron for something else. I used to get the shield Axolotl immediately, which I would say that the shield Axolotl is great in the starting parts of the game. Damage Axolotl is great at any part of the game, but I feel like it just takes too much iron, if in the starting of the game at least. And if you don't buy Axolotls in the starting point of the game, they do the same thing as diamond upgrades. So for me, I mean, if you use this, it's still a good kit. But like, if you just get diamond upgrades, it'll be the same as having the Axolotl kit. So next we have the Aries Kit. I've never used this, but I've seen what it is like, and also Lucky Blocks. But for me, I don't like the Aries. A lot of people love it. It's gonna go in the meh category for me, simply because I think the spears are just like, I mean, they damage you firstly, and I mean, they're good for knocking people off the map, but personally, having never used it properly, I can't really rank it that well, so it's gonna go in meh for me. Fisherman is pretty OP if it's like squads or something, or doubles. It's decently OP. You can get some emeralds at the beginning of the game if you don't have somebody who's right next to you, your neighbors didn't spawn in or something. You can get some emeralds, and it's pretty good. It's like the bounty hunter. You can get some emeralds and stuff. You can get more stuff, obviously. You can get TNT, which is pretty useful sometimes. But it's not quite OP because it takes so long to do the fishing. Trapper Kit, never used it. It kind of sucks, not gonna lie. I mean, trapping people doesn't do much, in my opinion. It kind of sucks. All right. Well, basically, that's the Trapper Kit. Now we have the Vanessa Kit, the newest kit. It's not quite OP, but it is a very good kit, especially for those bow spammers out there. It does not cost any extra iron. It's like the Grim Reaper, which is why I like it. You get a bow, you get an arrow, you hold it for a little bit, triple shot, boom. Made a video on it. It's a really good kit. If you are a bow spammer, even if you're not, and if you just have decent aim, it's still a pretty good kit. But the thing is, I personally don't use a bow that much. I generally only get a bow if I have enough iron to avoid it. Like if I have 200 iron or something, I'll buy a bow. But I just generally don't use bows that often. And even if I have a bow, I probably won't use it in PvP. Whereas I'm sure that there's a lot of people who are going to get bow hits, like bow shots on people before they fight them to ensure their win. But there it is, guys. That is my tier list for all the BedWars kits. Up till now, let me know what you guys think. Tweet me your tier list. Check out the links in the description. Just read through it. Join my Discord, subscribe, like, and all of that. I will see you guys next time.